A TikToker recently revealed one of her dating nightmares. She was showing up for a first date with a guy and he totally flaked out and ghosted her. Some people are saying that it's because you can't be a nice girl these days. You can't do anything nice because guys don't appreciate it. And other people are saying that she's absolutely insane and that this guy dodged a bullet and he was turned off by how overly eager she was. She showed up for this date with a whole dinner for him, partly what she made at home. She also bought all the food for them, and he completely ghosted her.
Let's watch this. You guys can make up your mind.
This is a video to the guy who flaked on me on our date. I just wanted to show you what I was gonna bring to you. Now you're ghosting me last minute. So weird. So childish. So, I'm Latina. I got you some tacos. Really good. From my favorite tacos place. I made you some homemade horchata. Agua horchata. Because you said you liked that, and I made it. And some Mexican corn muffins with honey butter. Handmade. You know, let me know why you ghosted me. That's crazy.
It does suck.
I already crashed out, you guys, but yeah.
This is post.
You can only imagine how that shit feels. All you had to do is answer the phone. And I had everything planned out. Oh my god. It's okay, you guys. We thug through. Cause you know what? Fuck this lover girl shit. I guess we had to go on our villain arc.
I feel like
I guess this shit is not worth it. This shit's not real.
Oh no!
There's the sign. Yeah, there you go. So, I'll see you guys next time in the next video.
I mean, that sucks.
Dug out.
But I don't know.
Bug out.
I mean, that sucks, but I mean, do you think that, I mean, I wonder how often this happens to this girl?
If you're crying because the date fell through on the first time you've ever, it was from a dating app.
She didn't say that,
But
but you can only assume.
That's a bit nutty. That's a bit nutty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's, I don't mean to be mean, but that's a little bit nutty. That's like,
Yeah.
you know, threaten you with a like with a letter opener nutty. Like now, if this was like, this is somebody she knew for a long time, and they finally agreed to go out on a date, and she goes through all of these steps, and then he stands her up. Valid. This is like the dating market must be rough for someone if just getting stood up on the first date is enough to send you crashing out.
Yeah.
Am I being too harsh on her? People so people in the comments are saying she's love bombing him, and I started
People on
rolling my
X
eyes.
are tearing her apart, and the people on TikTok are building her up and saying you shouldn't let this guy, you know, destroy your self-esteem, never stop being a good person because of bad people. Rejection is protection.
She shouldn't let bad people turn her into a different person.
Girl,
they're right.
Your husband is on the way. You are a gem.
And yes,
You're too good for him. It's his loss.
The guy who ghosted her is also inconsiderate and rude.
Yeah.
Not a good dude.
Ghosting is incredibly common among Zoomers, and not just in dating, but with all commitments. Like, Zoomers will just ghost anything. Team sports, jobs, family members, dating included in that.
Does Irish goodbyes count as
No, that's
ghosting?
not ghosting. That's not
No?
ghosting.
Well, Zoomers don't even do Irish goodbyes because they don't
Irish
show
goodbye,
up in
you
the
had to
first
show
place.
up in the first place.
Yeah.
That's not the same thing.
But most of the people on X, on the other hand, are saying that she showed up with an off-putting level of enthusiasm for someone that she doesn't know. and it probably scared this guy off. Not that he is right to ghost.
Correct.
But this person said, I can understand a guy being unsure about this kind of devotion shown early on before there is trust built. It implies an impulsive nature that doesn't bode well long term. When there is that much drama early, there will be drama later.
It feels volatile to me.
Yeah, and the emotional outburst and broadcasting it online for sympathy is a bad sign as well.
Having it made into a video and ending it with going on my villain arc just reeks of terminally online.
And this isn't even the crash out. This is after the crash out. I can't imagine what the crash out looked like.
This woman says he is ghosting you because you love bombed him. Then you made this video to victimize yourself and gain sympathy. He knows that if someone does this on the first date, they are either too desperate to love or be loved. This is over the top. One cookie or muffin or a cup of coffee seems all right. Men like women with self-respect, and no, you don't have to go on a villain arc. As a woman, you are supposed to respond based on his feelings, emotions, and actions. You can't just pour love like a dam because it becomes actions. You can't just there's a whole spiel here. The point being that I don't know about love bombing. Like love bombing, in my opinion, implies nefarious intent, as if you're doing it with like the express purpose of manipulating him, because that's how that language is couched. I don't know if I buy that. Being overly enthusiastic doesn't mean you have nefarious intent, but it can be off-putting to someone.
But I have said, like, the worst people are the ones who talk about themselves as hopeless romantics. If anyone calls themselves a hopeless romantic, that is an immediate red flag. When they say, my biggest flaw is that I just like love too hard. I fall in love too fast. Like, they're crazy. They are crazy. They're loony. And she seems loony.
That like when someone says, oh, you know, like that kind of stuff, like I love too much, or
yeah.
like, yeah.
Okay, so
it's not a good thing.
In the chat, Serial Killer says, nah, she caught feelings for a dumbass. But the thing is, you shouldn't be catching feelings if it's like the first date and
or even
you haven't
like
even
his
met
second
yet. Like
date.
that's an issue.
Another reply from a woman said, he's ghosting you because you love bombed him. Then you made this video to victimize yourself and gain sympathy. He knows that if someone does this on the first date, they're either too desperate to love or to be loved. This is over the top. One cookie or muffin or a cup of coffee is all right. Men like women with self-respect.
Yes.
Another one said, the issue isn't that she's thoughtful. I like women who show different forms of affection and aren't just on the receiving end. The issue is that she expects a reward for being thoughtful, and then being considerate should be a natural characteristic and not something you do simply to earn someone's attention. Like, it's a little bit too much like, I'm such a nice girl. Like, she's literally the female version of the nice guy who complains about how girls don't like nice guys.
Yeah. I mean, there was also, like, at the same time, I saw the topic the other day of, like, it's like an old meme of Denzel Washington looking out the window. He's like, after you spend $450 on a date and all you get is a hug.
$450 on a date is kind of crazy.
And that's like, and everyone's like, and all the women are like, what are you doing? Like, what is this prostitution? What are you expecting from this person? And I'm just like, who, like, is it the first date? Because if you spent $450, that is crazy work.
Yeah, what? I think
because there's two options there. Like, either it's a lot of money to you and you're expecting something in return, in which case, no. Or it's not a lot of money to you, in which case this is just a typical first date for you that might or might not go somewhere.
This is why
it all scales.
Zoomers are constantly talking about yearning. Like, I'm a true yearner. I'm a true lover girl. I'm a true lover boy, whatever. I can't exist in this nonchalant dating culture. Everything's so nonchalant, but I want to be chalant.
And the guy shouldn't have ghosted her. The guy shouldn't have done that.
But nobody is, like, defending ghosting or flaking. They're just saying, like, it has something to do with your behavior.
I mean, maybe the guy's just that's to say that we're making the assumption that because she's behaving like this in this video that she had similar, I guess what they would call red flags in the lead up to it. There's no evidence of that. We don't know that. He could just be a dick.
Another reply from a woman said, her planning everything was pick me. It's the man's job to plan the date. This is stuff you do for a serious relationship. Yeah, if she did this for a boyfriend, that would be fine. And I agree with that. I don't think that a woman should go out of her way to, like, plan dates this early on.
Yeah.
That isn't even pick me, because you're not going to get picked by doing that. That's counterproductive. Like, even if men don't know that it's a turnoff, they subconsciously know that it's a turnoff. Like, they are basically like letting the woman take the lead in that situation, and it's disturbing.
I just
Someone said this is the same as guys buying flowers on the first date.
no.
I don't think that's actually a comparable situation at all.
No.
Yeah, I think that.
Remember
that's
there was that video that went viral like a year ago of like the bigger guy holding the flowers before the date.
Yeah, and everyone absolutely dragged him for that.
I mean, people went back and forth about whether that was an appropriate thing for the first date, because he had like half dozen roses or a dozen roses or something.
If it's a first date from a dating app, that is a little much.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's different if you met someone organically and go on a
Well,
first
that's what I'm
date.
saying. Like, if this was two people that knew each other from work and they went and did this, I guess, I would understand her. But again, she turned her phone on and turned it into a video, so it's hard to not.
Crying in your car on TikTok is never a good idea.
Yeah.
I've cried in my car, never recorded it. Never even thought to record
I
it.
feel like crying and recording it at all is a terrible idea.
Ever. No matter where you are.
And flowers are expensive these days.
They are.
They are. I learned that very recently.
The nonchalance that plagues the dating world today is honestly, it can be entirely blamed on dating apps.
And you want chalants. You want people to chalant more.
Yeah, we
Chalant is the ideal,
Yeah.
but you can only be chalant if you meet someone in real life. If
Yeah.
you meet them off a dating app, that, again, I've said this before, is the lowest amount of investment you could possibly have, which is why people are paranoid about getting flaked on, getting ghosted, getting catfished. You have no idea who this person is, if they are who they say they are, if their intentions are what they're stating they are. So you're more likely to have things like this happen.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.